Israel says its latest strikes on Lebanon have killed a top Hezbollah military commander. Authorities in Lebanon say more than 500 people have died and more than 1,600 people have been injured as a result of yesterday's deadly missile strikes by Israel. Mass evacuations are underway in the southern part of the country amid fears of a possible ground invasion by Israeli troops. BBC correspondent Daniel Simone is in Jerusalem. Daniel, what can you tell us about the Hezbollah military commander that Israel says they killed?
Well, the Israeli military announced this death within the last hour or so. They say they killed Ibrahim Kabisi, who they describe as head of the rockets and missiles division of Hezbollah. They say he'd been involved with Hezbollah since the 1980s and was a senior member of the group. He died in an airstrike in Beirut today. The Lebanese authorities say 5 other people died, and the Israeli military say that other people who were with him were also senior Hezbollah figures. This comes after airstrikes last week, an airstrike on Friday which killed a number of senior Hezbollah figures. There was also an airstrike in Beirut yesterday which didn't kill the target.
Daniel, the Pentagon said Monday the U.S. is sending additional troops to the Middle East. What can you tell us about that?
Well, at the moment, this seems to be a relatively small number of troops. There's obviously tens of thousands of American troops in the region already. There hasn't been a precise number provided, but it seems to be more about dozens of troops coming here now. And it seems to be more about troops being here to possibly help evacuate US citizens in the event that the situation here deteriorates further, particularly in Lebanon. People in Lebanon, citizens of various countries of Lebanon have been being advised to consider leaving while commercial flights are still available. Quite a few flights have been cancelled in Lebanon and also here in Israel. So I think the way it's being framed is it's not so much a deterrent, these additional US troops, it's more a practical assistance for US citizens should things get worse.
You just touched on it, but do we know where people in Lebanon are fleeing to?
Well, when the Israeli military said that people should flee the areas in southern Lebanon and the northeast, they didn't say where they should go. They just said they should leave if they lived near places where Hezbollah was storing weapons. That's led to a mass exodus, mass panic. Thousands of Lebanese people have been fleeing to other areas of Lebanon, Beirut, the capital, but also further north, because I think people in Beirut also don't feel safe. We've seen a number of airstrikes in Beirut, one today, one yesterday, and one on Friday. So I think it's a huge challenge for the Lebanese authorities. They've been opening up schools to accommodate people. And already before yesterday, 90,000 people had been displaced in southern Lebanon by this conflict that's been going on for nearly a year between Hezbollah and Israel. That number clearly has risen. I don't know how much by, but many, many thousands of people have been fleeing to other areas of Lebanon over the past day. And yesterday was the deadliest day in Lebanon since 1990, since the end of the civil war. So a catastrophic day for many people in Lebanon.
Daniel Simone, thank you.